Welcome back to the 12 Days of Bookmas. Today I'm making a laser cut keychain with a little bookish design. It's going to be a stack of books, a glass of wine, and a pair of glasses. I found this design on Creative Fabrica and I thought that it would make a great little keychain. For this project, I'm using 1/8 inch maple, my laser cutter, which is a Glowforge, the keychain SVG that I got from Creative Fabrica. I'm also going to utilize paint markers, acrylic paint markers, again, to paint in the little details. I've got my keychain hardware. I have a keychain thingy that I could attach the keychain to. There's also an option of using a jump ring to have a longer keychain, but I think I'm going to go with the shorter version. If I was doing the longer version, I would also need a set of pliers. And then I'm going to use tung oil to clear coat it. So I've got the oil and a little rag to buff it on. And then a piece of paper, as typical, to prime my paint pens on. This one comes together really quickly, but it is not as easily accessible as some of the other crafts because it does require a laser to do it. So for the first step, I will have to take my design that I downloaded from Creative Fabrica and load it into my Glowforge software in order to go ahead and cut it. So I do have that all loaded up. I will show you the process of engraving the design and cutting it, pop it out, and then I will be right back with the finished piece for the next step. So here I have my finished keychain design. So we can see a stack of 4 books, a little wine glass, and a pair of glasses nestled on top of it. This turned out really well. If you're worried about any kind of flashback, you can mask your wood. I tend to just use a little wet wipe to wipe off any residual charring. Sometimes you might have to sand it down a little bit. You could also use denatured alcohol. It really depends on your laser and the settings you have for how well that's going to turn out and how much finish work you might need. So now I'm going to use my paint pens to color in parts of the details. I'm going to leave some of the sections open so that you can still see the natural wood shining through. So once this is dry, I'm going to go ahead and seal it with the tung oil. So I will be back when that step's ready. Now that the acrylic paint pen design is dry, I'm going to go ahead and give it a wipe with some tung oil. That's going to go ahead and help seal it in, give the wood a little bit of a shine. And then when this is dry, I will come back and attach the keychain connection. Now that it's dry, I'm going to go ahead and attach the keyring components. So I'm using this little plastic piece. It's called a keychain thingy. It is sized to go right into the hole. So I'll put that in there, loop my keyring around it, and then you just snap it shut. Again, if you wanted to have this be a little bit longer and utilize the chain that comes with a lot of the key rings, you can certainly do that. You would need pliers to be able to attach that through the hole, but that would certainly work too. And so here it is, a little bookish keychain with books, a glass of wine, and a pair of glasses. This would make such a great stocking stuffer or a cute accessory for your reading bag in addition to a keychain. Thank you so much for joining me for day 5 of the 12 Days of Bookmas. Let me know if you'd like to see more laser projects, and I will see you in the next video.